Princess Mira standing on the castle balcony, gazing out at the endless ocean with a pensive expression, the wind gently blowing her hair. A panoramic view of the royal castle perched on a cliff, the vast, churning ocean beneath it, with dark storm clouds gathering overhead. The princess walking through the grand castle halls, her footsteps echoing in the empty corridors as she approaches the royal library. A quiet royal library with towering shelves of ancient books and scrolls, a warm glow from the fireplace illuminating the room. The elderly librarian, Elias, hunched over an ancient book, with his wrinkled hands delicately turning a page, surrounded by dust and cobwebs. The princess speaking with Elias in the library, her face serious as she asks about the Moonstone Crystal. Close-up of Elias's face, his eyes wide with caution, as he warns the princess about the dangerous power of the Moonstone. Mira standing in her royal gown, her face determined and resolute as she makes the decision to seek the Moonstone. The princess walking toward the castle docks, a small ship ready to sail, the storm clouds still gathering on the horizon. Princess Mira on a ship, navigating through fierce waves as she sails alone, her cloak billowing in the wind. The ship battling a fierce storm, with lightning flashing across the sky, waves crashing over the sides of the boat. The princess staring out into the storm, the ship rocking violently, her face filled with determination despite the raging seas. A mysterious, glowing light on the horizon as the full moon rises, casting an eerie glow over the stormy sea. Princess Mira steering her ship toward the glowing light in the distance, the ship slicing through the dark, churning waters. The moment Mira first spots the Moonstone beneath the ocean's surface, glowing brightly and reflecting the light of the moon. The princess diving into the cold, dark ocean, her figure illuminated by the glow of the Moonstone far below. Mira swimming toward the Moonstone, her movements graceful and guided by an unseen force, the water around her swirling with energy. A close-up of the princess's fingers brushing the Moonstone, a surge of magical energy radiating from the crystal and surrounding her. The Moonstone glowing brilliantly in the princess's hands, with beams of light shooting upward, illuminating the depths of the ocean. A wave of calm washing over the ocean as the storm dissipates, with the sea becoming eerily still and peaceful after Mira holds the Moonstone. The princess standing triumphantly in the ocean, the Moonstone in her hand, waves gently parting round her. The princess returning to her ship, the sea calm and still as the storm clouds vanish, leaving only a clear, peaceful sky. Mira on her ship, holding the Moonstone, the ocean glistening round her as the power of the crystal pulses in the water. The princess sitting on the edge of her ship, gazing at the peaceful sea, her face a mix of awe and responsibility as she feels the weight of the Moonstone's power. The full moon rising over the ocean as Mira stares out, contemplating her next decision, the crystal glowing softly in her hands. A beautiful, serene coastline coming into view as the princess sails back toward her kingdom, the horizon painted in golden hues. The princess walking through her castle, the Moonstone held carefully in her hands, casting soft light against the stone walls. Mira placing the Moonstone on a pedestal in her private chamber, its soft glow illuminating the dark room. Close-up of the Moonstone on the pedestal, its surface shimmering, casting reflections across the stone floor. Princess Mira standing alone in her chambers, staring at the Moonstone, her face troubled as she contemplates its dangerous power. The princess walking along the beach, barefoot, as she gazes out at the vast ocean, the weight of her decision heavy on her shoulders. Mira sitting on the balcony of her castle, the Moonstone in her hands, watching as the ocean stretches out before her in the dim light of evening. The princess using the Moonstone to calm the waters during a storm, her eyes glowing with determination as she raises the crystal high. A tranquil ocean at dawn, with soft waves lapping against the shore as the princess walks along, feeling a deep connection to the sea. The princess standing on a rocky outcrop by the sea, her hair flowing in the wind, holding the Moonstone above her, feeling the pulse of the ocean. The princess sitting beside a large, ancient sea goddess statue that is partially submerged in the water, its features worn and eroded over time. a peaceful sunrise over the ocean, with a golden reflection stretching across the calm waters. As Mirror gazes out over the horizon, the moonstone glowing softly in the princess's hand as she contemplates its power. Standing on a cliff overlooking the ocean, Mirror releasing the moonstone into the ocean, watching as it sinks beneath the surface, glowing brighter as it disappears into the depths. The ocean waves rolling gently as the moonstone sinks, its glow fading beneath the water, signaling the restoration of balance. The princess watching the ocean shift and settle into its natural rhythm once again, a sense of peace flooding her heart. Mirror standing on the beach, her face filled with relief, watching the waves return to their peaceful flow as the storm clears. The princess standing at the edge of a rocky cliff, the ocean stretching out before her as a new sense of harmony fills the air. A shot of the princess walking along a beach, barefoot, her long gown flowing behind her, the ocean peacefully crashing in the distance. A glowing sunset reflecting off the ocean's surface as the princess looks back toward her castle, feeling a renewed sense of purpose. The princess and the sea, depicted as one entity, with the waves gently wrapping around her feet, as if the ocean itself is embracing her. A beautiful and calm evening scene of the ocean, with the last rays of the sun casting a warm golden glow over the tranquil waters. Mirror sitting on a stone bench in a quiet garden, her thoughts deep as she reflects on the lessons learned from the moonstone. A quiet moment by the sea, where the princess listens to the soft whispers of the ocean, with the moonstone resting on the rocks beside her. The ocean at twilight, a soft breeze blowing, with the princess standing on the shore, looking out at the peaceful water. A wide shot of the castle on a cliff, with the ocean stretching far into the distance, under a brilliant blue sky. The princess standing in front of her giant, ancient sea serpent statue, contemplating the deep mysteries of the ocean. A mystical underwater scene where the moonstone rests among the coral, glowing softly with ethereal light, surrounded by sea creatures. A magical forest near the coast, with glowing plants and trees swaying gently in the ocean breeze, as the princess wanders through it. The princess watching the moon rise over the ocean, its light casting a soft, silver glow on the water, as the moonstone rests in her hands. A ship sailing smoothly through calm waters, the horizon bathed in the soft hues of dawn, as the princess stands at the helm. The ocean at night, with the stars reflecting off the water, and the moonstone glowing brightly beneath the surface. Mirror sitting beside a magical, glowing waterfall, the moonstone resting in her lap, as the soft, misty air surrounds her. A full moon shining brightly over the ocean, casting a silver path across the water, as the princess walks along the shore, contemplating the future. The princess standing at the edge of a cliff, the wind whipping through her hair as she looks out at the vast ocean. The princess, surrounded by gentle waves, holding the moonstone above her head, calling upon the power of the ocean to restore balance. A hidden underwater cave with glimmering crystals embedded in the walls, the moonstone shining in the center. The princess meditating in front of the ocean, the moonstone in her hands, listening to the whispers of the sea. A storm cloud clearing away above the ocean as the princess releases the moonstone, the water calming in response. The princess standing on a cliff, looking out at the calm sea as a soft mist rises from the water, signaling the end of the storm. The princess walking back into her castle, with the moonstone now glowing softly around her neck, the ocean calm behind her, the ocean at dawn, the waves sparkling with the first rays of light, the princess standing on the beach, watching it all unfold. The princess standing in front of a great stone archway, as the ocean winds swirl around her. The princess standing before an ancient sea temple, its stone steps leading down to the ocean, where the moonstone once resided. The princess lying on the beach, gazing at the stars, reflecting on her journey, the ocean stretching endlessly before her. A quiet evening in the royal garden, the sea breeze rustling through the trees, as Mira contemplates the responsibility of being the guardian of the sea. The princess standing on the castle tower, overlooking the kingdom, feeling the pull of the ocean as it whispers to her. A glowing, serene beach at twilight, with the princess walking alone, the ocean calmly reflecting the stars above. A final moment on the beach as Mira watches the last traces of the Moonstone as glow disappear beneath the waves. The ocean at night, the moon shining brightly, and the soft, peaceful waves gently crashing against the shore. Mira holding the Moonstone in her hands, the ocean round her calm, as she makes her final decision to release it back into the sea. A vivid image of the ocean's vastness, with distant waves rolling toward the shore as the princess stands in the background, reflecting on her decision. The princess standing in the doorway of her chamber, the ocean visible through the window, as she prepares to release the Moonstone. A mystical underwater scene with the Moonstone resting in the sea, surrounded by fish, coral, and soft glowing light. A tranquil scene where the princess walks along the shore, feeling the connection between her and the ocean, the water touching her feet. A quiet moment as Mira stares at the horizon, the water shimmering under the setting sun. The ocean at dusk, with the last light of the sun fading, and the princess watching over the peaceful waters. A close-up of the Moonstone, glowing faintly, resting on a rock by the shore. The princess standing before a great sea creature, a whale or a dolphin, symbolizing her connection to the ocean. A shot of the castle at twilight, the lights glowing warmly from within, with the sea crashing against the rocks below. The princess sitting on a stone bench in the garden, holding the Moonstone, contemplating her journey. The final calm ocean, the waves rolling gently as the sun sets on a peaceful kingdom, with the princess standing by the shore. The princess looking out over the horizon, the ocean calm and vast, knowing that the Moonstone is now where it belongs. The ocean reflecting the stars above, serene and calm, as the princess walks along the beach, her heart at peace, a final peaceful night, with the ocean and the sky in perfect harmony, symbolizing the princess's deep understanding and connection to the sea.